to see you again. Well, let's go play a game. Rogue Galaxy. Wee-hee-hee. Mario. Okay, both of you get out of the room. Hey everybody, it's Abridged Fan. Back as usual, my grammar is amazing. As promised in the last video, I have the Shining Blazon in max stats, and I now have the Metal Breaker equipped. So that's all ready to go. I bought the Ranger Pod and maxed out Missile Pod number 2 while I was at it. However, some of the monsters in here beat me up pretty bad, so I'm going to, I think I already bought some stuff. Yeah, I bought everything I need. So now we're going to actually get into the dungeon part of Rosencaster Prison, and believe me when I say that even with these weapons that I have at the moment, it was still very hard to get everything, to beat some of the monsters. One particular monster is a relative of something you could have fought in Juraika on the way to Shirio's house. I'll point that out when the time comes. But with these weapons, it definitely makes things a bit easier than if you had Lilica with her regular equips and Simon the same, and you only paid attention to your sword. So, welcome to Rosencaster Prison, the dungeon part. If you want, you can fall all the way down there, you know, if you're an idiot, or if you thought like, oh, invisible wall! No, sadly not. Which is actually was the sad result of something I did. So, walking around here, guy magically disappeared. Here they are, Tarantulas. These things are hard to fight, I'm not going to lie to you. If you have the Shining Blazon, especially, it's still pretty hard. These are relatives of the red spiders that you could have fought on the way to Shirio's house in Juraika. However, they were kind of rare, but they still were pretty difficult. Also, off-screen, Lilica finally got her first attacking ability, Blast Arrow. A pretty useful move for this point in the game. Oh, look at that, the Gay bow and the Hunter's Hatchet. Maxed out. Now, FYI, those people will tell you that you're going to want to head for the door with the red light on it, and the door with the blue light on is the one you just came out of. So, see? That's the way you're going to want to tackle this dungeon. I don't know if there's anything on this first floor that you can loot. I think there is one chest. This guy will tell you that you want to find the door with the red light, and then you can go through there. What do these have in it? A Dragon God Skull, very useful item. And a Tri-Heal. You know why that's a very useful item? Because pretty much everybody can get it. I'm probably going to give it to Jaster to unlock Desert Wind, but let me see what we have. That unlocks Warrior God's Cry for Lilica. We're not wasting a Dragon God Skull there. Protection level 2 for Steve, and Death Break for Zegrim, which we're not wasting. Yeah. Both of these are very good to get. I think I'm going to get Warrior God's Cry, because that increases the attack power of the party, just like Drunken Burst. And I really need something like that. I need more abilities for Lilica, and especially something like that can help. Falling! I remember there being a chest here somewhere. I love falling down in the right location. More tarantulas. These things are probably the most common things you see. Except, the other two enemies you find here are, slimes and... slimes, which have massive HP, so... slimes and, Shadowmans. The Shadowmans are kind of interesting. I'll show off a Blast Arrow. Go! So yeah, that was another pointless fight. Get ready for a lot of tough, long, pointless fights. That's a disadvantage in this walkthrough. In here we have 5 paralysis cures. Could come in handy. Could not. Probably not. And I'm going the wrong way. I bet $5 that once I get onto the ramp, I'm going to fight 3 tarantulas. Or 2 slimes and a Shadowman. Or 2 slimes and a Shadowman and 2 tarantulas. Which is probably the worst combination of monsters you can find here. Or 5 tarantulas is worse. And trust me, with all the training I had to do, I saw that. See, what did I tell you? 3 tarantulas was my first guess. Also, one thing you're going to want to avoid in this dungeon. Falling all the way down there while trying to fight an enemy. Because it's a long way back up. Because then all of your party members will follow you down. And then you have to run all the way back up because of 3 stupid tarantulas. Or whatever enemy that dragged you down. Now, it doesn't matter if your party... It doesn't really matter if your party will fall down there. Because they just magically teleport back up if you get too far away from them. So don't worry about that. The only thing you have to worry about is you yourself falling down. Because that can be really annoying in certain fights. Now remember that we're on the 4th floor, so there are 3 more rooms like that. Well, maybe not. See, like I say, anything with a red door is where you want, with a red light is where you want to go. And there's a shop here. Convenient. But a bit unnecessary. Let's see what this guy has to sell. You never see guards being that helpful, do you? I'll get 2 of these. 2 of these. 3 of these. One of these. Okay. AP efficiency. Shadowmen X. AP efficiency. AP efficiency for you. Shadowmen X level 2 for you. AP efficiency level 1 for you. I don't really get... Oh, attack up. That's good for Zegram. Sanchez fruit. Sorry I have to do all this on camera, but really, it's hard for me not to resist the temptation of doing something. A save point, or a heal point more like it. Okay, I don't know if this is the room. I don't think it is. Yes, it's the room. This is a creepy cutscene. Watch out! It's a proto-beast! Poor guy. He's even easier than the tarantulas. Dragon God Skull! Hey, how convenient. That was creepy.
Man, that caught me by surprise. What the heck was that doing there?
There was something strange about that beast.
You know, I wonder. That guy was in a cage, which miraculously closed itself. That thing was in a cage, just like the jail cells. What the heck is going on?
Go any higher, Mr. Rosencaster. Let's stop here. Keep going. One more choke. Damn it. Not again.
Yes, again.